Oh, hi there. It's Saturday and I'm ready for some KIOU action. I've been thinking about it and I have some time, not too much time. It's going to probably be a relatively short stream, but I'm ready to play some KIOU. For anyone keeping track of the news, there is a new episode of the Shogi in the West podcast. So please check it out on my YouTube account, or if you're using an RSS feeder or reader, check it out there. And also, I am now on X, so follow Shogi Dad at Shogi Dad, and get any new information from me. I'm mostly using it as a way to consolidate the Shogi streamers that I follow and be able to give them likes and all that kind of stuff, but I'll be putting stuff out there as well. So that's it. Check that out. Exciting times. New podcast, new X account. And KIOU is going. So that's it. I'm going to play some 1030 today. And I think maybe I am going to stick with 1030. I'm going to stick with 1030 until I continue to rank it up, but also potentially until the Fisher mode clock countdown is added. There is movement in Japanese Twitter on that front. One of the accounts that I follow has posted. I've seen a few posts about the lack of countdown for Fisher and people losing games because of it. I know I have on stream, but they have brought this to the attention of the person who I believe is the producer of KIOU Shogi on Twitter, and he has responded, and I'm expecting that will be something we'll get sooner than later. And I'm hoping more than anything, but I'm expecting it as well. So let's jump in. Click the button, the loud bong. Where did we leave off last time? I think we're either 6 or 5Q. We're 6Q. 6Q and halfway there on 1030. Record is 10-2. So the record has been good. The record has been good. The games have been good. I've gotten a little lucky at times, and but then again, my opponents, I think, also have gotten lucky at times. So it's a luck fest out there. So let's play. Try to play our best here. Ayaka, hello. You like it? Yeah, I love it. I really love it so far. I can't believe how much I am enjoying KIOU Shogi. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Urishi no Ryu. So we're getting double Urishi no Ryu potentially. Nakabisha. So let's do this. Interesting. Not sure. Definitely not sure. If he takes, I take, and then he promotes, and that's a token on 5-3. Yeah. I don't have a silver yet to drop here. Can I get my gold up? I get my gold up, he drops the silver. I push, he takes, I take. He drops silver, I do this. He drops another silver, take, take. That's gonna be tough. I think that's okay. Wow. Wow. He can drop a silver. I take, he drops another silver. We get the 2-for-1, but... Arigatou gozaimashita. I would argue that that's not a resign. I think it's a good position for me, but it's not a resign. Yeah, well, I had my doubts. I had my doubts big time. But I did say at some point, you never know a piece of software until you're actually using it. You know, it's one thing to watch a video, and it's another thing to actually feel it in motion. And a lot of the sluggishness that came through on the videos may have been addressed, or it may have just been like a view problem, or it just might be one of those that looks bad but feels great. What I like so much about it, what I think I'm liking so much about it, is that it makes my life as a streamer so much easier just to have a window. Just to have a window that looks good. I don't have to do any sort of shenanigans like Shogi Wars or Shogi Quest just to make it look, just to make those apps look reasonable on stream. I'm doing all sorts of very fiddly OBS management. And you just don't have to do that for KIOU, for a full application like this. One other thing I'm liking is I like how they're bringing the engine and review into it. I think there's a lot to be done there, but the way they've started doing it, I think, is promising. The way they seem to be responsive to changes, I think, is really positive right now. They still haven't, they never responded to my message, my inquiry about doing some sort of work. But anyway, it's positive. A lot of people seem excited about it, which I think is also infectious. And I'm hoping that we increase the player pool. The fact that so many people are excited about it, I think, is also making me very excited that Shogi Wars and Shogi Quest will update and modernize their applications, adding better time controls. Hey, Foradun, like the playing 1030 and playing 5+5 is, with matchmaking, is just, it's a revelation for me right now. It's a revelation. It's so much better than 10-minute Kiramake that I can't even express my feelings on that. Being able to find matches quickly with sort of anonymous matchmaking on 2 incredible time controls is just, it's like a shogi dream come true almost. So I'm hoping that this also rises the level of that Shogi Wars sees this and is like, okay, well, we got to add good time controls. We need to add some good time controls. We need to make a desktop application or a web application. We need to make something that isn't this 2005 to 2010 era, era of phone app, mobile phone app. So I'm hoping it pushes the state of the art in the shogi software world, and then everyone benefits. So I'm a lot excited about that. But okay, so I misplayed that opening, and like I said, that is not a resign. It's not a resign at all. It's not a resign at all. It's not a resign at all. The variation that the engine is suggesting, and these variations are not always the greatest. Ooh. That's interesting that we would save, that we wouldn't take the rook. That's fascinating to me that we wouldn't take the rook. I'm going to guess that might be wrong. I'm going to guess that might be wrong. We take the rook. They take the bishop. We drop the rook. He brings the gold over. Maybe that's not so good. Maybe that's not so good. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better with the horse here. Maybe it's better with the horse here. And we get our pawn back. Yeah. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. But it's not a resign. I'll take the resign. Don't get me wrong. I will take it. Double Shogi Dad rook sickness. They resigned because they had to give up the rook. If they gave up the rook, you don't take it. It's a new day. KIOU has changed me. KIOU has changed me. Yesterday, Urshino Sensei was streaming, and I got a chance to use one of his emotes. He captured a rook, and I got to use one of his emotes on YouTube, which is, the text for the emote is, Shogi is a game about checkmating the rook, or something like that. Got to use that. I was very happy. All right, let's do another. We're still 6Q. We're still 6Q. Let's check. So we're 11-2, and we're still 6Q. I'm a poet. I'm also a poet. The poet laureate of the KIOU Shogi world. Oh, I wanted to look at what I should have done. I wanted to review that. I wanted to review that portion because I definitely misplayed it. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, Bogin-chan desu ne. Shin ureshi no ryu. Wow. Wow. Alright, I'll do it. Nakazumai. Is there something else? Is there something else? Is there something else? If I bring the rook and he drops a pawn. Rook, no. So if he takes, I take, and I'm hitting the knight. And he can't defend it with the pawn because my horse will come back. Okay, so he's gonna look to jump his knight. He's gonna look to jump his knight. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Is there any way I can protect this without opening the bishop diagonal or I take? Oh, my bishop is not there. I could have dropped a pawn. No. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Mmm. Oh boy, boy. Resign. All right, good game. I collapsed. GG. What level was this player? What level was this one? I lost, it looks like, almost no points. I lost. Okay, that was a 1Q. Let's. The graph was just. It was bad from the beginning. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do? Great game to my opponent. My rook was checkmated, but I was trying to make counterplay, and I thought I had it. I just missed the back rook. Oh, not his move. My move. It's minus 264, which is Gote. What's going on? Oh, wait, so... What is going on? I'm here, right? So what was the wrong move here? I should have played 3-4. Oh, I played 3-4. He takes, I take. Oh, this is before the diagonal was open. Yeah. And now, yep. All right. Before that diagonal's open, I have to get that guy out of there. And it's okay. Yep. But then what was the next big mistake? So this 5 go. Okay, so a nothing burger move. I make a nothing burger move. I'm gonna lose it. Wait, well, it's interesting. Interesting that he wouldn't bring the knight up first. This seems like what I would want. I don't trust these variations all that much. My opponent just outread me. At every step of the way. GG. Just read further. Understood the position better. Mako, 60 stream streak. Hello. Yes, the Shogi in the West. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Shogi in the West is back. It's back and got another interview. Another 1Q here. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I think I said that already. We getting... What are we getting? Are we getting, Oh, no. Okay, so we're not getting, So, oh, I missed. I shouldn't have pushed this pawn. I shouldn't have pushed. I should have gotten this up first. I think I'm one move too slow now. The idea would be push up pawn. He's got a pawn. So if I come over here, he drops a pawn here. I can come back. I can come back. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's over. I'm getting wrecked. I'm just getting wrecked. I'm just getting wrecked. I'm just getting wrecked. By moves that have no business wrecking me. I gotta get this bishop out. What can I do? Is there anything I can even do? Is there anything I can even do? I sack my rook, get the gold, and then Tataki, drop the gold. I think I have to. I think I have to. He could just come over. Then he'll come back. If I take, he tarifus. Take. Yeah, and now he's also got a rook drop. I've no pawns. I drop the gold rook here. He drops a gold. I have no pawns. I think we've got to open diagonals. We got to open stuff. We've got to hope. We've got to hope. Shogi is a game of flailing. You drop a pawn here. If I get my bishop out, he drops a pawn. Come over there. He gets his gold. Then I drop a rook. He's got so many pieces. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. Can I drop a rook here? Well, he drops a lance. Take. Drop the rook. No. Drop the rook here. He drops the gold. I do what? I do what? How can I get a pawn? Let's just push a pawn. Let's push a pawn. Drop a lance. You can drop a lance here. There's so many holes in my position right now. Boy, the level of my games was going like, I'm all right, and then boom, like the level of difficulty. I do have a rook drop, but I come back here, and then I get a knight and a bishop, I guess. Yeah, so there's the lance drop that I said. Let's take that. Let's take that. If I take, he gets a knight drop. I think I should have dropped the rook before. Okay. Let's do this. Wow. Do I have anything here? Lance? If I come up, he takes. Does he have mate? Does he have mate? He takes, I run. Yeah, he does. So let's do this. I don't think he's got anything here. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay, yes he does. Yes, he does. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Do I have a knight? I do not have a knight. He takes its mate. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. My bishop is defending. Is this Sumero? Take. Takes. We're fighting. Got a knight. Knight drop. Rook drop. He blocks. Knight drop. He runs. Knight drop here, knight drop here. Knight drop. I don't think he has mate. Bishop. Oh, I should have dropped the knight. I should have dropped the knight to get my bishop out. That's what I could have done. I could have done that. I could have done that. Ah, that's what I could have done. I dropped a knight there. Um,
20秒 10秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
if he gets his rook over, I just take. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. Drop a lance? Can I drop a lance? I could drop a lance here. Oof. Drop a silver. Gold takes, and then I drop a silver. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So that's my plan for now. Dropping a silver is my plan. Depending on what he's going to do, obviously. If he brings his rook up, I'm going to drop a silver to defend. No, if he brings his rook up, I drop the silver first. Oh. I drop the silver. If the king takes, I take. Because if gold takes, I get the silver drop. And he has to run because I've got the gold. Okay. Do I have mate here? Silver. He comes up. Lance. Silver, he takes. Push.
20秒
Hold on. Take.
10秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Gold. Lance. Gold and then Lance is mate. If he takes, gold drop, Lance drop. Woo! Lucky, 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 lucky. Arigatou gozaimashita. I was completely outplayed for most of the game. What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, I've got to log in. I've got to log in. I've got to log in. My heart I just lost. Danny Boy the First Don and Ornolf, great to see you. Greedy pawn grabber? What do you mean? I'm all about that pawn grabbing. So let's get our points. Let's get our 35,000 gold coins. The most important part of the day is getting those 35,000 gold coins. All right. So let's do our business. Let's go in. Oh, 5Q. 5Q. What am I looking to do? Wait. How high is my 5Q? 55%. Okay. Market. Go in here. We're going to buy some tea. Oops. We're going to buy some tea. Let's buy the most we can, which is 3, I guess. We got 3 teas. Let's go back to our inventory. Convert those to gold boxes. Wait. Oh, 4,000, not 40,000. Okay. Do this. Boom. We have unlucky 13. We have 13 gold boxes. 13 gold boxes now. 37 short gold boxes away from a 1 in 40 chance of getting our guy. The gold box, 50 gold boxes they're like Shroot Bucks. You know, you've got the 15,000 gift for a gift. 15,000 gold will convert to a gift. A gift will convert into a gold box. 50 gold boxes will convert into a gacha pull. And a gacha pull is a 1 in 40 chance of getting the guy that I want. The cool guy. The cool, handsome guy. So anyway, Danny Boy, the first time you said, how's it going? You're excited for the next podcast episode? Yes. Jean Fortin would be a great interview, but he might only speak French. Not sure. He also won the European Shogi Championship. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people who I would love to talk to, but I'm not going to reach out to ask people. I'm not going to ask. I don't want to put pressure on people. I don't want to do any of that. So, if people want to come on the show and, they've been watching the channel or supporting the channel, like, great. But I'm not going to push. So Tony Hosking is a legend, an actual legend. One pull costs, well, there are different, one pull can also cost 200 diamonds. You can buy diamonds directly, or you can buy a season pass. So a pull is 200 diamonds, or 10 pulls, 1,800 diamonds. You can get diamonds. You have initial, when you first saw, I think these are your initial sort of discounted ones. 5,000 or 10,000 diamonds for 10,000 yen. And then there's a regular price, which is half that. So you can only buy those, I think, once. Otherwise, it's 5,000 for 10,000 yen. You could also get a season pass or a pass, which for 650 yen, I think most people seem to think that this is the best deal. 650 yen, you get 325 diamonds immediately, which is one pull. And every day that you log in that month, you'll get another 60 diamonds. So I think this is if you log in every single day of that pass period, you'll end up with 2,125 diamonds for 650 yen, which is the best deal I think that's available. And 1,800 yen is 10 pulls. So you can get 11 pulls in a month, close to 12 pulls in a month by doing this route, if you wanted. I'm not personally gonna probably. The only way I'm going to put money, I think the only way I'm going to put money in is if they let me set up tournaments or run events and give them as prizes. I would love that. I would, if we could run tournaments on KIOU and I could give away diamonds or prizes inside the application, that would be so amazing. I can't even begin. I'm sure there's some way that people have done that. I'm sure some games in the past have done that and somehow been abused. So like maybe that's never going to happen. Maybe the ability to gift is never going to happen. I don't know. But like as a naive, innocent person, I would love something like that. And anyway, so this guy here, is it this? No, it's no. It's this. Yes. Yeah. So when you roll this, when you do pulls for this, you have a 5% chance of getting an avatar. But the one I want is this guy, you know, the cool, handsome guy, and that's only a 2.5% chance. So tough dealing. Tough dealing. We did not look at that game because it forced us to log out. I mean, that says it all. That says it all. What could he have done? What could he have done? How could he have saved this? Drop a gold here. Maybe he gives up this silver and drops a gold on 1/6. Or I was Sente, so 9/4. That's my guess. That's my guess. Drop it here. Okay. Drop the gold here. Damn. Woo! Damn. You get a discount. That was my if anyone's a little younger, that was my Five Guys review song. You get a discount if you pull 10 at a time. Yes. Yeah, so you 1800 for 10 at a time. So if you get 2,125 in a month, you'll get 10 for 1,800 and then 1 for 200. So that's 11, and then you'll have 125 diamonds left over for the next month's festivities. All right, so what... He absolutely crushed me. He absolutely mauled me in this game. I guess the engine did not like this. Drop the pawn. Oh. Get the bishop back. So we can open this because now the diagonal is there. So we prevent the bogeying this way. He can't come here because we would have jumped the knight and forked the rook and the silver. Now we get the knight up. Okay. Okay. Look at that again. Now the diagonal is okay. I'm not sure what this is. I mean, it's where was his killing move? Where was his killing move here? I think coming up here would have been nice. Right? If he comes up here, it's Sumero. And it gets the rook out of the pin, out of the fork. Well, ignore my move. Ignore him because it doesn't matter. My move doesn't really even matter. So he did 3-1. Just drop another gold. Really? Really? But then I still get the bishop. Ah. Wait a minute. Wait, what? He could have checked. I don't like this line from the engine, but yeah, there were plenty of ways to deal with this. Or no, there weren't. No, there weren't. No, there weren't. Hold on. Yeah, he has to take. Otherwise, he loses out on the rook, on the dragon. Yeah. And even so, it was still a great advantage for him even with that. All right. Well, I want to see this person's record. I want to see what their record was. They outplayed me so badly. Oh, it's an 8%, 74 and 59. Okay, so right now a solid 1Q. Cheater? No. I don't think so. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But I don't. I'm not even thinking that. Good and nice to see you though. I'm trying to convert to Limlu's YouTube area 3.14. Welcome. All right, I'm gonna play another. Let's play another. Let's see if we can continue. Let's see if we can continue the good luck. Rimuru, a beginner. I see. Welcome. I'll try to remember. I'll try very hard to remember that. I don't read Japanese very well at all. It's slow. It's very early in the morning Japan time. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, I guess not. Yes, I do. Opposing rook. Shin Urashi no Ryu. Okay. So I'll meet that. I have no tea. Mada tea. Minogakoi. Takaminogakoi. Takaminogakoi, right? Takaminogakoi. We're almost in our ideal little structure here. Yeep. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, this guy may be familiar with this. Interesting. Interesting. Push, take. I take, he takes. So I take, he takes, I take. Do I have any knights? Do I have any any threats of a knight? Take, take, take. Pawn drop? No. Pawn drop? No. I think I really want this knight. Take. 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 If I don't, so if I go back, he pushes the pawn. I take here. I go back. Wait, no. I come. He comes up with the gold. I go back. He pushes the pawn. I can take. And then he drops the pawn again. But then I can just take here. Oh boy. Take, take. Push. He pushes.
Gofen.
He drops a pawn. If he drops a pawn, I drop a pawn. Right? So I take, he takes, I take. Well, how about I drop a pawn? I drop a pawn, he takes, I take. And that, yeah, that's looking too good. Drop a pawn, he takes. Drop a pawn, he takes. Drop a pawn, he takes. I take. He takes. I drop on, he takes. Drop this. Okay, so he gold takes. Push takes. Okay, this is a fork. The rook and the gold will be forked. So I push. He takes. I take. He takes. No, so that's not enough. I take.
3分
I take. Takes. So I take the gold. He takes with the bishop. I push the pawn. He gets the silver back. That's a bad mistake. That's a bad mistake. Oh, I did not see that. I did not see that. I did not see that. Did not see it. Did not see the knight. I did not see that the knight was hanging. That's why I should have pulled it back this way. Okay. Wow. Should I drop the gold here?
One.
Huh. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
30秒 20秒 10秒 これより秒読みに入ります 20秒
So where's my win condition? Do I have anything here? Pull the silver up.
10秒 1 2 3 4 5 6
And there's the mate. GG. 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 Great game. Arigatou gozaimashita. Great game. Boy, you don't see many players online who know what to do with this. Boy. You don't see many players online that know how to deal with this. So I drop a pawn. It did want me to take. So the Koshiro way, I think, is taking that knight. I just couldn't see my follow-up. The rook. Getting the rook in. This was my idea later in the game. I think this is right. So, we don't like this. I don't like this engine in general once it's in the far and the primary variation, but yeah. Okay. It's not, I mean, it's an even game still, but this is what I'm looking to build. All right. I was trying to be able to push through here. My key mistake is that when the bishop was off this diagonal, it was aiming at that this piece was free. And I think that's maybe why a lot of times that gold is up. That gold is up. Or if I would have had the rook all the way back. If I would have had the rook all the way back, it wouldn't have come with tempo. Taking the knight is the only way to jam pieces. Yeah, taking the knight is I just wasn't sure. If that was it. Because I know that in some variations, Koshiro has shown me taking that knight. Like, that's what you want to do. But the fact that the opponent had foreseen that and pulled their king back, I think was really difficult. Because I didn't quite see the way forward with a knight. So I slightly changed tactics to also pressure on this file, missing the fact that this was hanging, and it was hanging with entry to my rook. DarkNekros, hello, and you sent that Steam friend request, and I have to say, wow. Wow. You are maybe the biggest gamer that I have ever seen. I don't even know how you have that many games played. Like, I've never seen anything like this in a Steam profile. Let's see. The black labeled is the best. The others are for very beginners. No. The games here, are this one. I wish I could just delete this off here. This is sort of a nonsense mode where it shows you arrows that are either good or bad, and you can cheat. You have cheat buttons and stuff. This is casual. It's casual. It's casual. I have no reason to play it. This is sort of the serious mode, which is 10 minutes 30 seconds Byoyomi, and there's no cheat button, so you cannot buy like Kishin like on Shogi Wars for this. So there's no arrows, there's no cheat button. These others are also serious modes. They do not have arrows, so it's not like they don't have arrows, and serious people are playing these modes. But you can buy Kishin, like Shogi War, similar to Shogi Wars, where you pay, you click the button, and it shows you, I think, good moves, something like that. Who knows if people are using those? I don't know, but like these are the real modes. This is sort of a joke mode. The green. It's unfortunate that's the first thing there, but it's kind of a joke mode. It's a casual mode that I have really no interest in. And then yeah, as I dream with Shogi said, the day on this app begins at 12 noon California time. I think that's, I don't remember. Wait, that 12 noon California is 1900 UTC. Zenesi, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, the green one is for casual and beginners, I guess. I wouldn't advocate for beginners to play it either, myself. I don't think beginners should... I think beginners should be doing something else rather than looking at arrows. Like, they should be playing real games. Rimuru, you say you're good at playing chess. Oh, you're 2000 Elo. Wow. Then recently you want to try to play Shogi. You started to learn it yesterday and you found this harder than you think. Wait, you played chess before Shogi? Wow. Yeah, Shogi is very difficult. Chess is very difficult too, but Shogi is incredibly difficult. Zenesi, I don't think there are Don level players playing on casual. I don't think. And if there are, there probably aren't many of them. Every screenshot I see of the good players, like hitting Shodan and Tudan on KIOU, it's like you see their different modes, you see the Tudan, but then it's obviously unplayed. The green is obviously unplayed. The left side, you have the ranking mode. They're all ranked. They're all ranked. I think even the silly casual mode has a rank. But yeah, there are ranks here. And it apparently the ranks really slow down once you hit 1Q. So you've got to grind a lot once you hit 1Q. I moved relatively quickly through Fisher, so 13 and 7 against some really good players, and I got to 2Q. 12 and 4, and I'm still only 5Q on 1030. So I was like 12 and 3, before this last game, and only at 5Q. What opening do I recommend for beginners? Boy, that's a tough one. That's a tough thing. I recommend Bogin. I recommend... I do like Urashino Ryu. I mean, I love Urashino Ryu. I think it could be a good opening for beginners, but I think Bogin is a good one. Fourth File Rook, I think, is a good one. where you can learn about making castles. It's very... Fourth File Rook is very easy to... It's very easy to make your castle and get your pieces moving without putting yourself at too much risk. And I think a lot of people would agree with that. I'm not sure. We do have there's a Shogi in the West podcast. I will shill this podcast. I have a podcast, and there's a new update today. But there is an episode where we create a tier list of Shogi openings, and let me get this here. And this is with Brazilian maging and one of the top amateur players outside of Japan, Koshiro, and he's the guest host on this episode. And one of the topics that does come up is suitability for beginners. So check that out, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And please feel free to check out the rest of the podcast as well. And yeah, so that's it. Do you live in Japan? Do you Rimuru, do you live in Japan? ZenSC, exactly. Fourth File is nice how you can usually do your thing, even though the mid game requires learning a bunch of responses. Yes, you cannot autopilot your way to wins in Shogi. There's just no way to do it. So Fourth File Rook, you can autopilot. You can almost completely autopilot your opening, for the most part, and it seems like a lot of Fourth File players do, especially at the beginning levels. But you do have to start knowing about the positions you're getting in. Shogi is not that simple. Okay, so you live in UK and you're a Hong Konger. You speak Cantonese and English. Wow. Well, welcome from across the pond. Actually, I'm across the country and then across the pond, since I'm in the west coast of United States. All right, let's get one more game in. Let's try another one. I'm getting smashed today. Today's the first day on KIOU that I've been getting smashed. And I don't think I'm playing badly. That's the thing. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. 2Q. Utsumuki. Shin Ureshi no Ryu. Let me think about this. Gold over here, I think gold over here is the big move. I have no pawns. He's blocking my knight jump. I like it. Take. He takes. Push. Take. 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 I think he's faster. What if I come over here? He pushes the pawn. No, he's not. He's not. The bishop is not. Bishop diagonal is not open. This is an interesting spot right here. Keep an eye out for this fork. I would like to have my king one square over to protect against the pawn drop, gold drop, bishop drop once we do exchange bishops, if and when we do. Oh boy, okay, okay, so let's do this. Oh, maybe that's not as good. That's not as good. It's fine. It's fine. Because he'll drop the bishop. Wow. So that's a free knight. A free silver. So if he comes back, I just take. Wow. I jump. I drop my knight. I drop my Knight. I jump my knight. King runs back. Drop the knight. Comes forward. I do this. He takes the dragon. I take. Hit the gold. Wow. I could drop the pawn. I could... He has no pieces. He has no pieces. So I take, he takes. That's Sumero. He tries to defend in any way. He can't take this knight. Arigatou gozaimashita. What does this say? Oh, I'm 4. That was a 4Q. Okay. What does this say? What does this say? Ooh, I see a follow. I see a follow on X from DarkNekros. There you go. Get that follow back. Anyone wants to follow back? Follow Shogi Dad on X. The place for Shogi. Let me translate here. What does this say? It's not, it's too blurry. What does that say? What does it say under the bar? Okay, I got a translation. Deposit list. That does not. That I don't think that translates into deposit list. You love following Shogi people on X? Yeah. So if you're new to X and you want a curated list of people to follow for Shogi on X, check out my Shogi Dad account because I've got like 35 really good ones. Oh, you think it says rewards gained? Okay. Like, but what is this arrow? I think the arrow is what's really confusing me, because I don't seem to remember having that arrow there. Anyway, it's very difficult to translate. Let me try Google Translate now as well. Let me get my mouse out of there. List of earned rewards. Oh, it's Ichi, not an arrow. Okay. Boy, I'm leaning in. Oh, okay. The text is so small. The text is so small on my screen. Like from this distance here, I'm streaming on a tiny screen, and my window is small inside that window, inside that screen. Yeah, high res, low, small screen. But anyway, good to see you, Yloigh, as always. So you, Zenesi said you saw the link. You have an autograph from Nishiyama. Yeah, where did you see that? Where do you see the Nishiyama avatar? Where do you see that? I do, but where did you see it? I haven't had that on display in over a year, I think. So at the 2024 United States Shogi Championship, one of the prizes I received for making it into Group A was like a calligraphy from an autographed calligraphy, and I went for the one that's from Nishiyama. Nishiyama was there, by the way. She was there, and she was incredible, and she's certainly one of my favorite pros. Oh, the podcast with Koshiro, I showed the Nishiyama. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, because the reason I did that was because we recorded that podcast at a time that is not usually when at a time when the light is bad behind me. So the light was really rough behind me. So I had to block a portion of the window. And so I put that Nishiyama autograph on there. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. I love that thing. I love it. That is one of my prized shogi possessions, if not one of my prized possessions in total. DarkNekros. Oh wait, Adrian Shogi said his wife is from Hong Kong and her parents now live in the UK. She was actually just there a week ago. And DarkNekros asking, do you know where to play shogi in London? You're thinking of going there this summer. Who would have that information? I've seen this question asked a couple times, and I apologize that I don't have the answer at hand. But I don't know. I don't know who I should. There's someone out there, and I'm just blanking on the name for UK shogi. I'm sorry. If it comes to me, I'll put it in the show notes, or we can talk about it in the future, or I'll mention it on the Discord. I do show you. You say there's no need to jump the knight there and chase him into safety while exposing my knight. So let's look at that. Yeah, let's look at that. So where is that? My thinking was that I wanted to tuck him into that corner. I wanted to tuck him into there where I'd be able to attack these other pieces sort of with just free reign. The engine likes just taking the knight first. Yeah, the engine just likes, just take the knight. Just take the knight. Just take the knight. That makes sense. Makes total sense. Especially since I'm now threatening this. Yeah, makes total sense. Not now threatening it, but also threatening it. Makes sense. This was pretty good. What did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? So my rucksack, which I didn't like, was good. I pushed the pawn. So what else could I'm not looking at the suggestion. What else could I have done here? You know, I can't draw an arrow. I saw this. You know, this was a key point. This was a key factor in this. Like, surely just taking now is not good. The other thing that popped in my mind was to try to open the diagonal by dropping my silver. I don't like that as much. We give up a silver, and he's got his attack coming in. I get the lance, but, like, is that enough? Is that enough for anything? What is it? Okay, what is the I do not have a Discord server. I am on the Shogi. I have a channel dedicated to my stuff on the Shogi Harbor Discord, and I'll do this to both. Highly recommended. It's a really nice Discord. Some very friendly people. There's Shogi talk. There's a lot of non-Shogi talk, but there's a lot of great Shogi talk. This is created and run by the only Shogi professional ever to live from the West. The only Western Shogi player who has become a professional. Ladies professional Carolina Fortant is her name now. But she retired, but she retired as a ladies professional shodan. So, you know, not only was she not only is she the only Western shogi professional, but she reached shodan as a ladies pro, which is, I mean, it's already impressive. The whole thing is already impressive, but that just makes it, that's the cherry on top. But I have a channel in there under the content creators. London has a game cafe called Liberty Pot UK. Emily, the owner, loves shogi. Awesome. Does Emily play on 81 Dojo? Do you know? Is she on like one of these 81 Dojo teams? Yloigh, you thought earlier instead of the bishop retreat, you wanted to drop a silver on the opponent's bishop head. Not sure how good that was. We'll look at that. We'll look at that. Maybe even right here. Oh boy. Okay, so I was thinking about the sack. I was thinking about opening the diagonal. Maybe here. Yeah. Oh, what does it say? 7-4 drop. Yep. Oh, wait, this is 7-4. Oh, of course this wouldn't be 7-4. If this was, this would be 7-6. So I like 7-4 a lot. But the thing is, I wanted to exchange the bishop. I wanted to exchange a bishop for this. So the engine just went straight into this. I said I didn't think this was all that good. Because I don't win the rook. I just do stuff. Well, I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I guess the point is, I'm guessing the point is that my opponent shouldn't have given me the bishop drop. Wait, what? Two, 4 pawn. Oh, they like taking. The engine likes them taking with the pawn. Wait, so what? Wait, where's the dip? Where's the dip here? So they did that. I took back with the bishop. What should I have done? Oh, I should have dropped the silver here. Also, again, it wants me to do that. Okay, the eval's a little lower because I wasted a move. But otherwise, everything was perfect. The rook sack was correct. Boom. And then he made a big mistake. He should have just taken. And then this was what I was afraid of. I dropped this, he drops the bishop. I was thinking I would drop the silver. I was thinking I would drop the silver here. That was my plan. Okay. Okay, well, I guess maybe I would have done this. Like, once the board was clear, maybe I would have done this. Maybe once it was actually on the board, I would have thought a little more. Interesting. All right. Well, that worked out. So finally, the first three games, I got roughed up. The first 3 games, I got smashed pretty hard. I was lucky to win one of those. And now then this one was, oops, we got Atari. There she is. Ooh, she's ripped up one of the threads on there. She's ripped it up. What are you doing, Atari? You're just gonna rest? Okay. We got the Atari sighting. That's all that matters. That's all that matters anymore is that we see Atari. All right. So 2-2. 2-2 on the day. You don't think Emily is on 81 Dojo. She's 2-dan on Shogi Wars. Yikes. 2-dan on Shogi Wars is real good. I've said I don't expect I could ever get to Shogi Wars 2-dan. You know, I'm a Shodan on Shogi Wars. I'm not sure if I could ever reach 2-dan, or if I have a cap, I think it's probably 2-dan Shogi Wars. So I live vicariously, and I envy anyone who is at that level, who has that ability. And also plays questions. Does 12-hour streams on YouTube. Interesting. I've done a 24-hour stream. When Shogi Club 24 was shutting down, I did a farewell stream to Shogi Club 24. I did a farewell 24-hour stream to Shogi Club 24. And that was amazing. But I've never done... I think the longest, I've done a 24-hour stream, and then I think my next longest stream is between 7 and 8 hours. DarkNekros is saying you're a poor 6Q. I don't know if I... You're verging on sandbagger here. You're verging on sandbagger status. I don't buy this one bit. I saw that last game. You know, I see you. I see those WSL games. That was really good. Let's see. Do I have enough points to get a gift? Go to the market. Wait, what does this dongo? What does this 4 mean? What does the 4 mean? Why does this say 4? Oh, you can only buy 4 of them. I bought 3 of these today already. Oh, wait, I don't have enough? Well, let me log back. Let me log out and log back in. Let's see if I get my coins for the day. not coins for the day. Let me see if it refreshes my coins, because it doesn't seem to update those in real time. Okay, now I have 10,000. So I have 10,000, which still is not enough. Still not enough. All right, I'm moving. I'm moving up. I'm moving up on 1030. I'll take it. Four remaining in the shop. So 4 remaining in the shop. So every day the shop refreshes, I guess. And so you can get 4 of those per day. Interesting. Effectively, since there are 4 low-end gifts, four low-end gift types, and I'm not trying to update my avatar, I'm not trying to bond with the avatar, effectively I can get 16 of those gifts per day. No, I don't want to befriend the cat girl and the kimono girl. The kimono girl is the shrine maiden. No, I want the cool guy. I want this cool guy. I want the cool, handsome guy. That's who I want. What is this? It's gold, but it's not clickable. 1 free... Oh, you also get a free manual refresh. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't see that. You'll have to show me that button. I want to translate what this says at the bottom first, though. Hi, Atari. It says, if you do 10 matchmaking, you can always get 1 or more purple gifts. If you do 10 matchmaking, you can always get 1 or more purple gifts. What does that mean? What does that mean? That you're guaranteed at least a purple gift? Is that... What's a purple gift? Oh, these. All these. All these are purple gifts. Okay. So the avatar... I guess these are purple gifts as well. Wait, what is a purple gift? Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, this is junk, though. This is junk, right? This is junk. This is worth like 5 gold boxes. You can break one of these down into 5. These are the gifts that are 75,000, right? These are the gifts that are 75,000 coins. We need my KIOU shop tutorial. Well, I don't know if you're going to get one from me. I mean, I've certainly gone through it, but Killer Ducky has a document about it. I'm not sure if it's in the if it's in this. I'm not sure if it's in here. I'm not sure if it's in his intro yet. So 75,000 is a blue gift. 10 gold boxes. Wait a minute. Wait. Why have I been buying... Why have I been buying the cheap gifts? I could be doubling my gold box production by buying... Wait, what do you mean it doesn't matter the exchange rate? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's 5. So, I see. You say, sorry, 5 gold box. Okay. Okay. You had my hopes up. You really had my hopes up. You hope this app supports the I-18N later. English would be nice. English would be nice, but we're getting there. And there is Magic Based over on Twitch has a video on, and I have not tried it. I'm a little leery, but he has released a patch, an update that will work for the Steam and Android versions of I'm going to share it here now, of how to get some English language in there. And let me paste that in. So check this out. Could be worth a try to you. But, I'm playing the game. I've got my, on iPhone, I've got my Translate app with the camera open, figuring out the UI. And it's not so bad. And Killer Ducky has put that link. Let me copy this. I'll copy this and paste this into YouTube as well for anyone interested in that. Yeah. But this is the guy I want. What is his role? Is he an English language? Is he a English language shogi streamer residing in California? Oh, his favorite strategy is left-hand side Anaguma? Or is that Ibisha Anaguma? Okay, so he's Ibisha Anaguma. Well, which would be left-hand side. It translates in here to Ihisa, I-H-I-S-A, and I thought for a second it said L-S-A, L-H-S-A, so my brain just assumed left-hand side Anaguma. But no, it's Ihisa, which I assume they mean Ibisha. Okay, he's a businessman and a sponsor of Cafe Kisakura. The reason for giving money is simple, because it looks interesting. Rather than difficult theory and calculations, focus on the atmosphere of the moment, the excitement, and the, quote, smell that will become bigger, end quote, in the future. Yeah, we definitely need to focus on the smell that will become bigger. Two meters high. What is 2 meters? Is that 6 feet? Is that about 6 feet? This guy is feeling like he's basically. This guy's feeling like he's basically modeled after me. Oh boy, 2 meters. 2 meters is 6 feet, 6.74 inches. That is very tall. That's very tall. I am not that tall. Wow. Wow. So this guy is even cooler than I am. If that can be believed, if that is even possible, this guy is even cooler than I am. But I play a better opening, so it's a trade-off here. This is, as they would say, he is, as the kids would say on the internet, he is a Giga Chad. As the kids would say. 6'6", rich, handsome, cool. And he plays Anaguma. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me today. I put it. Yeah, he's almost as cool as I am, almost as handsome, and almost as cool. But that's good. That's going to do it for me today. I'm going to close it up. I said it would be a short stream, and we're on track for it being a short stream. But got 4 games in. 4 games in 2 hours. Not bad. And they were good games. Congrats to my opponents. Thank you for the games. The players that were smacking me, well done. Well done. That was definitely impressive. I am continuing to really, really, really enjoy KIOU, and it has me excited. It just has me more excited again about. I mean, I've been excited about Shogi, but it has me even more excited about Shogi because I know people are getting into it. I know people are enjoying it, and it's in my thoughts a lot. So thank you to them. I know updates are coming, and I see that they're responsive online, and so it's a good time. It's a good time to be a Shogi player. Speaking of that, check out the podcast again. Check out the Shogi in the West podcast. We have a new interview. Repeating or returning guest Nitsan is in this one. And also, if you're on X, Twitter, and you're interested, please do follow me there. I created the account this morning, and Shogi Dad is it. So at Shogi Dad, give it a follow, and thanks. So take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy Father's Day, and take care. Bye.